Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make Mexican street corn in a cup recipe. So it's pretty much the corn that you buy in the street with, that they sell in the street, the Mexican style corn. So we're gonna make it and make little cups of our corn cups. And it's the Mexican style that we're gonna make. So we bought 6 corns on the cob and we're gonna peel them. And once you peel them, we're gonna take off the corn and then cook the corn. So we're gonna peel them like this and clean them out. And then we're gonna take off the corn. And we already did that for 3 of our corns. So in total, we're gonna use 6 corns on the cob. So we're gonna finish peeling the other 2. And this is what we're gonna do to make our street corn in a cup, Mexican style corn that they sell in the street. In Spanish, they call them esquites. That's how they call them in Spanish when you buy them in the street. Or they say un elote con chile, limón y queso, which is a corn with chili and cheese. And these are the ingredients that we're gonna need to make our cups of corn. So these are the ingredients we're gonna need. We're gonna go through them. So we're gonna use 6 corns on the cob, and we're gonna remove the corn. So here we have 3, and we already did 3. And the ingredients that we're gonna need are, we're gonna need cheese, which is cotija, which is a dry cheese, but it tastes good and it's a little salty, so you don't need to add salt to your corn because that cheese is a little salty. So we're gonna shred it, and we're only gonna shred about half a pound because this is a pound of cotija cheese. So this is 1 pound. And then we're gonna use 3 limes. We're gonna use any type of hot sauce that you like. We're gonna use tapatio. We're gonna use some tajin, which is dry chili, and it has lemon flavor too. We're gonna use mayonnaise. Then we're gonna use butter. We're gonna melt butter and put it in our cups. And then this is hot Cheetos. So these hot Cheetos, we're gonna put them in the blender and make them into little powder and put it on top of our little cups. And here's our cups that we're gonna use to make our corn cups. So we're gonna get started. So the number 1 thing we want to do, we want to clean our corns. So we took up all the leaves and the corn hairs, and now we're gonna rinse them so we can remove the corn. So now that we rinse them, we're gonna put them here, and we're gonna remove the corn with a knife. If you have a corn remover, then that's perfect, you can use that. But I'm just gonna use a knife. So we're just gonna stand it up like this. And there's gonna be corn all over the place. So see, we're just cutting the corn off. And there we go, we already did another 1 corn, and we have 2 to go. So this is how the leftover. So we're just gonna put it all here, and then we're gonna put it in the pot. Then we're gonna rinse it, and then we're gonna put it to cook. We're gonna cook our corn for about 45 minutes. Once we're done. So now we're gonna put this corn on our pot. and keep on going until we're done with the 6 corns that we're gonna cook today to make our corn cups. And this is a delicious Mexican recipe that people sell corn on the street. They do it in Mexico, they do it in LA, they do it pretty much everywhere. I remember since I was little, we eat corn with chile and lemon and salt. And now other people like to add mayonnaise, and now they're adding hot Cheetos on top. So we're gonna give you an example of the old way of eating corn on the cup, on a cup, or the new way with hot Cheetos. So we're gonna keep on going until we finish doing all the corn. So here's our corn. We already put it to cook. And the secret for me to make my corn taste better, we put a piece of bone. So that's a piece of soup bone that we use. So we're gonna cook our corn with a piece of bone for flavor. So see, here's our corn. We already washed it, and now we're gonna cook it for about 45 minutes, and we'll come back and check on it. So now we're gonna, while our corn is cooking, we're gonna shred our cheese. So we're only gonna use about half of this pack of cheese. And like I said, our cotija cheese is a little salty. It's angel parts skim milk cheese, but it's a little salty. So you don't need to add salt to your corn if you add cheese, you don't need to add salt because the cheese is like I said, it has a lot of salt in it. So now we're gonna shred it into little pieces so we could add it on the top of our corn cups. And this is the way we shred it. See, we'll make it into little flaky pieces of cheese. And this is like an aged cheese. It's dry and it's been aged, and it tastes delicious. It gives flavor to your food. If you don't like this cheese, you could add your choice of cheese. Some people don't like it because they feel that it's a little salty. But like I said, a little bit goes a long way. This cheese pretty much is giving flavor to your corn. So we're gonna keep on going until we finish shredding our cheese. We're gonna cut our limes, and then we're gonna shred our hot Cheetos to put on top. Whoever wants hot Cheetos, you could put hot Cheetos. So we're gonna put them in the blender and make them a little powdery, and then we're gonna melt our butter. So we're getting all this together for when our corn cups are ready to eat. So see, we put our hot Cheetos in the blender, and we just blend it just a little bit, just give it a little bit. And then we're making our hot Cheeto powder. So see, that's our hot Cheetos. And we had 2 cups of hot Cheetos, and now we have this, we made it into little crumbs. And that's what people put on top of their corn now. I don't need it, but my daughter loves it. So whoever likes hot Cheetos and they like it, this is how we put it in the blender and make it into flakes. Hot Cheeto flakes for the top of your corn cup. And I'm gonna add half of a teaspoon of salt to our corn, just to give it a little bit of flavor. So we've been cooking our corn for 40 minutes, and it looks like it's ready. See, look how nice and pretty. And we just put a bone in here for flavor. It's a bone we buy at the store for soup bones, and we just throw it in here for flavor. And just remember that when you're cooking your corn, and if you put a bone in there, it's gonna release a little bit of debris, and just make sure you remove it with your spoon, and you're good. So it looks like our corn is ready. So we're gonna turn it off, and as soon as it cools down for about 5 minutes, we could start making our corn cups and throw all the ingredients in there and start eating our corn. So we're gonna wait about 5 minutes. We're gonna turn it off. So here we have our corn. It's already cooked and it's nice and warm. So now we're gonna start making our little cups of our street corn. So see, it's still steaming. You might want to use that hot temperature cups, but we're gonna make them with this one for now. So see, our corn is nice and cooked, and we're gonna make 3 different kinds. So this is so we're serving ourselves to make the 3 little cups. We still have a whole more corn in the pot, but we didn't we haven't taken it out. So what the first thing that I'm gonna put, we're gonna put this is melted butter. So we're gonna put butter. So it's butter. So one spoon of butter. I think that's good enough. And then on this one we're gonna put mayonnaise. So we're gonna put one scoop of mayonnaise. And we're gonna add cheese. We're gonna add like a spoon and a half of cheese. And then we're gonna add chile piquin or tajin. And then we're gonna add lemon. And look how delicious this looks. And it's good to go. I'm gonna add a lemon and a half. A piece of lemon and a half. It's not a full lemon, it's just a 2/4 of a lemon. And now the next one, we're gonna make it, this is for my daughter. This was for my husband, he eats it like that. Exactly like that, that's how he likes it. So now the next one is gonna be for my daughter. So my daughter likes mayonnaise. So we're gonna add mayonnaise. Then we're gonna add cheese. And then we're gonna add lemon. Another piece of lemon because she likes a lot of lemon. And then we're gonna add just a little bit of tajin because she likes tajin. But we're not gonna overpower the tajin because we're adding crushed hot Cheetos on her street corn. So see, she's gonna have hot Cheetos on hers. And this is another way of eating your street corn. And now for the final one. This is mine. So mine, I like I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. And mine's a little bit more simpler. I like hot sauce on it, which is tapatio. And then I'm gonna add lemon. 2 pieces of lemon squeezed in there. And then I'm gonna add some tajin to it. And this is the way I like it. So see, this is 3 ways of eating your street corn. And here you go, a perfect example of how to make your street corn. And they're delicious. Any way you eat them, they're delicious. So here we go. We have our three street corns. And this is the recipe this is how we make our street corn. Hope you like my recipe. Thank you for coming to my channel. And we're gonna try this one. So I'm gonna mix it around, make sure the lemon is all around it and the tajin and the butter. And now I'm gonna taste it. Wow. It tastes delicious. And the corn is nice and warm. And the butter just melted on the corn and it tastes amazing. I'm gonna have another try. And this is my street corn. 2 ways of making it. And there we go. Thank you for coming to my channel. Bye.